Alright, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about photosynthesis and cellular respiration. These two processes are how plant cells and animal cells get energy. If we look at photosynthesis, we see that this is the process that allows green plants to form sugars from water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. Water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight are necessary in order for green plants to produce food for themselves. If we take a look at this short video, we'll kind of demonstrate this process. You see that carbon dioxide is in the air, sunlight, water, nutrients for the plant, but that's not really necessary. They go in the plant, and then out comes oxygen. Okay? So once again, we have carbon dioxide in the air, plants absorb that, sunlight, and water. This enables the plant to grow because it's being fed, it's being able to produce its own food, and it produces oxygen. Now, oxygen is very important for us. So let me close this out. That's where cellular respiration comes into play. Cellular respiration is how animal cells, or human cells, obtain energy. And basically, the definition for cellular respiration is it's the process in, and this should be cells, process in cells by which oxygen and glucose are used to produce energy. Okay, so two key words there, oxygen and glucose. These two products are needed in order for our cells to produce energy. Now glucose, oh, it's not showing up. Okay, never mind. Glucose is basically just a simple sugar. And let me get rid of this because that's supposed to be what it is. Glucose is a very simple form of sugar that our bodies obtain from the foods that we eat. So together with oxygen and glucose, our cells go through a process called cellular respiration in order to produce energy. Now I have a couple things down here, a couple little facts. Sometimes you might have heard of glucose being called blood sugar. Blood sugar is basically fuel for our cells that comes from the food that we eat. If blood sugar drops really, really low, meaning our bodies just are unable to produce enough glucose in order to make energy, this is called a disorder which is called hypoglycemia. And when someone is hypoglycemic, they may feel dizzy, very shaky, maybe very tired, weak, and maybe nervous. And this is a disorder that many people have when they have low blood sugar. So that's hypoglycemia. And if we look at another one here, this is diabetes. And all this is tied in with cellular respiration and how our cells produce energy. Diabetes, if you read with me, says, on the other hand, occurs when glucose levels are really high. They're higher than normal. And our bodies produce a hormone called insulin. And insulin is needed for our bodies to convert this sugar, this glucose that we get from food, to energy. Okay? And it's not being produced properly, or it's not being used properly. And this causes blood sugar levels to go up, 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 which is why some people are diabetic, because their blood sugar levels are increasing. Sorry about all that mess over there. But two disorders that are associated with this are diabetes, and this is the disorder where our bodies don't produce enough insulin, which is needed to take that glucose and form it into energy. And then the other one is hypoglycemia, and that's when our blood sugar levels drop really, really low.